name is Liezl from Liezl Books, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, romantasy, paranormal, fantasy, any kind of book in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In today's video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and feelings on the TV show and go through how well they adapted the book and what are the major changes and the scenes that they kept in the story. The TV show premiered on Wednesday. I did nothing Wednesday morning except watch all 8 episodes. It took me almost a whole day because each episode was an hour long. There are 8 episodes total in season 1. 7 of those episodes focus mainly on Garrett and Hannah's relationship, and there was one episode focused on Allie and Dean's relationship. Tucker, in the book, the goal, he is a redhead. In the TV show, he is not a redhead, and they made Tucker younger than the rest of the guys. But I do have to say, as the episodes progressed, I really did like the actor that played Tucker. The next thing that they changed that I noticed is Hannah's crush in the book. She had the one-sided crush on a football player. That's Justin's character in the TV show. In the TV show, they made Justin a musician. I like that change because that makes Garrett stand out. So that change made sense for the TV show. Another big change I noticed, John Logan's character. John Logan's character in the book, he had a crush on Hannah, but it was never really fleshed out. And I did not believe he had a crush on Hannah in the books. But in the TV show, you can really tell, like, John Logan had a crush on Hannah. They developed that storyline more in episode 2. In the book, Hannah was supposed to kiss Dean, making Garrett jealous and realizing what he feels for Hannah is something more than just their ideal, something more than just their friendship. But in the TV show, Hannah doesn't kiss Dean, she kisses Logan. And I love that change. That solidified Logan's crush on Hannah for me, and that made it more believable. Because, as I said, Logan's crush on Hannah wasn't believable in the books. But the biggest difference from the book to TV show is the situation, the whole temporary breakup scene with Hannah and Garrett. In the books, Hannah is the one who broke up with Garrett because his father was blackmailing her with her scholarship. TV show how they broke up is Garrett sees that Hannah's assaulter is on the opposite hockey team, and he goes ballistic. Garrett breaks up with Hannah because he thinks she deserves better. Also in the book, Garrett implements no touching Hannah rule because he was upset that Hannah broke up with him. And in the TV show, Garrett implemented that hands-off rule because he wanted to keep her safe. Those are the changes I noticed with Hannah and Garrett's relationship. Next, we're moving on to Dean and Allie's relationship. Dean and Allie's relationship is based on the book The Score. Their romantic relationship is much more accelerated because in the book, Dean and Allie's romance doesn't begin until book 3. Dean and Allie's romantic relationship doesn't begin until after Hannah and Garrett are a happy, established couple. Also, Allie's ex-boyfriend, Sheen, he was very toxic in his relationship with Allie. In the show, he's much more sympathetic. Allie breaks up with Sheen because she wants to find herself. Change in Allie and Dean's relationship that I saw is in the books. Allie's reason for pushing Dean away is because she is a serial monogamist and Dean has a playboy reputation, and it's much more internal. And in the show, Allie, I think they made Allie much more free. Uh, they wanted Allie to explore more with other people. So 7, Allie and Dean's episode. The things that happen in that episode severely deviates from the books. Yes, after she breaks up with Sheen and Dean start hooking up, situation that they find themselves in deviates from the book, but the emotions are the same. So they introduced Hunter Davenport in the TV show. Hunter's character doesn't come in until the Briar U books. Those are all the major changes I saw that they incorporated in the TV show, and I was fine with those changes. I still don't know how I feel about the deviation between Allie's character, though, but I still am fine with the rest of the changes. Also, those are all the things that they changed, but I'm so glad they kept the core elements, like how they handled Hannah's backstory of being SA'd, how she opened up to Garrett, how she opened up to Allie, and how Garrett opened up to Hannah about his family background. They kept that the same, and how Hannah and Garrett formed a friendship first with their hand holding. Also, I'm glad that they kept the teach me scene, like the the episode where Hannah said she can't orgasm by herself because of what happened to her in high school, her SA situation, and that scene was hot. Like the way they did that scene, how Garrett was so nervous about helping Hannah with that situation, and his talk with Dean about consent, Garrett's conversations with Logan about his father, how they kept that the same, and how Hannah pushed Garrett to tell his friends about what's really going on with his father, what type of person his father truly is. I'm glad they kept all that the same. I love the TV show. Like, I think it was a great adaptation from book to TV. I think they did great. And what they changed, I can see why they changed the things that they did. The scenes where Hannah opened up about what happened to her with Garrett and Allie, that made me cry. I really love the showcase scene at the end. In conclusion, I loved the show. I thought they did a great adaptation. And I cannot wait for season 2. Did you watch the show? And if you've read the book, how well did they adapt the book to you? If you watched the show, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking this video will help me out a lot. And I'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend.